that police forces across this country need to look like the people that they serve. Jeff, you and I both know, and I'm sure your listeners know, that we have to do a better job of making sure that law enforcement is diverse, not just in terms of ethnicity, but also in terms of gender as well.
No doubt, you said it very well, because what we need to do here is, whether you are Latina or a Latino, whether you're an African American woman or an African American male, and the African American male are probably the most targeted of all four groups, if you might. But we have to look out for everyone. But what I see is a condition, and this is where I think Senator Sanders has talked about the economic conditions going on here. I mean, you have a lot of choices, not a lot of choices, you have two choices if you're a young male. If you don't have an education, which is one of the reasons why the Senator Sanders is talking about 4 years of free university, is that your choices are, maybe if you want to make a little money, you can go sell drugs. Or maybe if you want to work at McDonald's, you can do that for $8 an hour. Not a lot of choices if you don't have the education. And of course, this is a bad situation, for anyone, and whether you're black, white, or brown, if you don't have that foundation to build upon. Your thoughts?
That's right. And it's not just, people, we don't want to leave people with the impression that black and brown folks only, if they can't find a high quality career, because sometimes this is about more than a job, but a job and then a career, that they're going to automatically go out there and turn to drugs. But in terms of what provides some, or the limitations on what is available for the African American community or brown communities, this is something that we need to tackle in this country. I mean, the unemployment rate, and Senator Sanders talks about this all the time among youth, black, white, and brown, but particularly if we talk about the African American community, I'm talking about African American folks who have a high school diploma. The unemployment rate is 51%. And Senator Sanders talks about that all the time. How in the heck can a community survive when it's young, has a 51% unemployment rate? He talks about the difference between what the reported unemployment rate is and what the real unemployment rate is. And we know historically in this country, for African Americans, it has always been double what it is for the white community. And then people who disappear, who are not really being counted anymore, Jeff, we know that that is even higher. So we as a country have to address these issues. The unemployment rate for African Americans in 7 years has only gone down 1%. And that is totally unacceptable.